5 military planes flew off the coast of Florida and vanished. When the Navy launched a rescue aircraft to find them, that plane disappeared too. 27 men and 6 aircraft ceased to exist in a single afternoon, leaving absolutely zero wreckage behind. The day began as a routine training mission. On December 5, 1945, 14 airmen prepared for a standard 2-hour navigational exercise over the Atlantic. They were flying TBM Avenger torpedo bombers. These were robust, battle-tested machines, engineered to withstand the rigors of naval combat. After analyzing every radio scrap and flight log in a 500-page investigation, the Navy could not determine a sequence of events. They were forced to list the official cause of the loss as unknown. The Bermuda Triangle became a legend because the documented reality of this afternoon created a void. The public filled that silence with myth. At takeoff, the conditions were perfect. The afternoon was clear and golden, offering no indication of the disaster ahead. Leading the formation was Lieutenant Charles Taylor, an experienced pilot responsible for navigating the entire group. The first failure was mechanical. Taylor reported that both of his compasses had malfunctioned, stripping him of his primary tools for orientation. Over the open ocean, a pilot without instruments faces a total loss of landmarks. Within a repeating pattern of turquoise water, the human brain can no longer distinguish a true heading, leading to a state of total spatial disorientation. Naval protocol required the formation to follow the flight leader. Because the trainees strictly maintained their positions, one single man's loss of direction dictated the path for all 5 aircraft. Taylor looked at the islands below and made a fatal calculation. He believed the formation was over the Florida Keys, but they were actually over the Bahamas. Based on that error, Taylor ordered a north and east heading. Every mile pushed them further from the coast and deeper into the Atlantic. As light faded to dusk, the formation pushed into the open ocean, far beyond the range of their fuel tanks. At exactly 6:04 p.m., the sun vanished below the horizon. The 5 planes were instantly caught in featureless, absolute, and unforgiving darkness. Taylor's final radio transmission was a fading fragment. When the first plane drops below 10 gallons, we all go down together. And then the signal cut to silence. A broken compass, a geographic error, and the setting sun converged. Mathematically, the formation had no remaining path to survival. The United States Navy launched a PBM Mariner flying boat with a 13-man crew into the night to search for survivors. Within minutes of entering the search area, the Mariner's radio transmission ceased. A second vacuum of information opened over the Atlantic. A merchant ship nearby reported a massive explosion in the sky at the exact time and location the Mariner disappeared. Losing the rescue plane brought the total to 27 men gone in a single evening, turning a training mission into an unprecedented naval disaster. At dawn, a 5-day search operation began. Navy ships and planes swept over 300,000 square miles of the Atlantic. It was the largest search in history at the time, and it found nothing. The tragedy forced the U.S. Navy to overhaul its open ocean training and emergency navigation protocols, implementing new standards for how pilots are tracked and guided over the sea. The Bermuda Triangle myth grew because the reality was too difficult to process. The ocean can swallow 27 men simply through the compounding weight of human error. Flight 19 succumbed to gravity, darkness, and the sea. Nearly 80 years later,